Well, welcome back to This Week in Video Games, and it's Tuesday, the 16th of August 2022, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset. We got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to the final week of Season of the Haunted. We got Nightfall info for the week, Banshee's weekly weapons, and also what is in the Eververse store this week. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Well, let's dive into the weekly reset items for the week. Well, as soon as you log into the game today, you will get a new notification. It says High Alert, anomaly detected, and that is in the helm. You have to travel to the helm. I do believe we're going to get a final little bit of story content for the season, and that will most likely take us into next week. And of course, we've only got 7 days to wait until the Destiny 2 showcase. That is next Tuesday. We're going to find out more about Lightfall, our new Darkness subclass. Plus, hopefully between now and then we'll get more info on Arc 3.0. Hopefully that's going to be it this week at Bungie this week. Well, in terms of the Nightfall this week, we've got the Proving Grounds, and the weapon is going to be the Silicon Neuroma. And also, you can jump into the Grandmaster Nightfall too. It's not here at the minute, but Trials of Osiris will be back at the weekend, so it's going to be the final week of Trials of Osiris. So make sure you jump in and get that Trials loot. Well, next up, let's head on over to the Throne World with the Witch Queen reset items for the week. First of all, we've got the weekly mission. This one is the Communion, so that's a great source of Ascendant Alloy, and also Pinnacle Gear 2 if you're still looking to level up. You've got the Wellspring, another good source of Pinnacle Gear. We've got the Vox Obscura mission, also the Preservation mission, and the Vow of the Disciple raid. We're talking about the Vow of the Disciple raid. Let's have a look at the raid challenges. So the raid challenge this week in the Vow of the Disciple is base information, and that of course is on the Caretaker encounter. Let's have a look at the other raids now. First of all, heading on over to Europa, checking out the Deepstone Crypt. This week's challenge is the Core 4. Next up, let's go over to the Legends tab. We've got the Vault of Glass. This week's challenge is the Only Oracle for You. Next up, let's head on over to the Moon. We've got the Garden of the Salvation raid. This week's challenge is a Link to the Chain. That means only one thing: over to the Dreaming City for our featured content for the week. So the featured raid this week is the Last Wish raid. There's a really good chance to get 1,000 voices, the raid exotic, and also the Shattered Throne dungeon. That is the featured dungeon for the week, and you can also get some Pinnacle Gear too. Well, next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles for the week, starting off with the Vanguard. As I mentioned before, the Nightfall this week is the Proving Grounds. You've got the weekly Nightfall's completion for that powerful drop, raise that bar to 100%. You've got the second bar, so it's 100k Nightfall. You get some Pinnacle Gear. Also, Grandmaster Nightfalls, good chance to get that Conqueror Seal. Good luck if you're jumping into Nightfalls this week. Next up, let's have a look at the Vanguard Ops for the week. This week is a Solar Singe. Pretty fitting, seeing as it was a solar season. So put on your solar subclass, do 3 strikes, and you will get some Pinnacle Gear. Jump on over to Crucible. So the rotating playlist this week is Team Scorched. With 3 matches of control, you get some Pinnacle Gear. And also, check out Crucible Labs. And Trials of Osiris will be back at the weekend. That's your last chance to get that Trials loot for this season. It's worth noting as well, all of the bonuses are available this week. So you've got bonus Infamy, you've got bonus ranks in Vanguard Ops, you've got bonus ranks in Crucible, and also in Gambit 2. You can do 3 matches, you will get some Pinnacle Gear in the regular mode or in freelance mode as well. Well, we are in the tower, and that can mean only one thing. Head on over to Banshee 44 and see what weekly weapons he has for us this week. It's the final week, Banshee 44. Let's have some good weapons. First of all, we've got Staccato 46, Outlaw and Adaptive Munitions. There's a decent solar scout rifle. We have the Lunu Lata 4B, Ensemble and Adrenaline Junkie. We've got Funnel Web, Auto-Loading Holster and Thresh. We have the Gallo RR3, Heating Up and Turnabout. We have the Typhon GL5, Demolitionist and Explosive Light. And finally, we have the class-specific sword. So I'm on my Warlock here. I've got Eternity's Edge, we've got Infinite Guard and Tireless Blade. It looks like Banshee 44 hasn't given us anything special for the final week. If I had to choose, Funnel Web is not too bad. That Staccato 46 isn't too bad as well. But head on over to Banshee 44 if any of those weapons take your fancy. Well, next up, let's head on over to the Eververse store and see what Tess has for us for Bright Dust. Well, first of all, we've got Hazard Pay. That is a shader. We have the Subjugator Entrance. Not easy for me to say. I like it. That's pretty cool. We have Golden Days. There's an ornament for No Time to Explain. Look at that. That is very, very nice indeed. We've got T-Ball. An exotic emote. That is pretty sweet. Have a look at the rest of the Bright Dust items for the week. So, first of all, we have the Colossus Helmet Projection. Pretty cool. We have the Dawn Singer Robes. Final piece of that solar set. Got the Wings of the Firebird. Very nice. We've got the Open Sky Tora. Pretty cool. We've got the Convertible Shell. We've got the Thunderous Sword. Look at that. That is awesome. Thundercats. Thundercats Ho. That's pretty sweet. And we've got the Hacky Sack Pack. Very good. Takes me back to my university days, that. Then we got the Harpy Entrance. Fans of the Harpy, that one is for you. We've got another Vexy one, the Vex Gate Arrival. We've got Box of Tricks. It's not very Vexy. We've got the Shattered Sinew. We've got the Circadian Chill. We've got the Deep Sea Jaunt. I like that one. That is pretty good. And the Metropolitan Acoustics. Well, that was everything there in the Eververse store for this week. And that is it for the weekly reset on the 16th of August 2022. I'm off to the helm to see what that final piece of story is all about. And also, really, really looking forward to the Destiny 2 showcase next week. Let me know down in the comments what you're looking forward to most. Really, really would love to hear from you. Well, whatever you get up to this week in Destiny 2, I hope you have a good time. We've only got 7 days to wait until that Destiny 2 showcase, and also Season of Redacted and Arc 3.0, so loads to look forward to in the coming week in Destiny 2. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you really, really soon.